Okay guys, so this is an extension from the last video, and if you remember, we created this small environment where we have a cycle that drives around, eats the apples, and every time it eats an apple it scores a point. When we get to 5 apples it goes to game over. So just quickly play it again so you can see it. So it goes around, it eats the apples, it scores the points, and the score's kept up in the top right, and we get to the 5th one and it says game over. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to add some other elements into here as well. So we click on the Kodu and we're going to say we're going to add a coin. And we're going to add another coin, and we're going to add another coin. Okay, these coins doesn't really make much sense, but these coins are going to be dangerous to our health. The apples are going to be good for us, they're going to give us points. The coins are going to be dangerous. In fact, actually, I'm going to add equal number of coins as we have equal number of coins as apples. So just make it a little bit more fair. Right, so what we're going to do is we're going to click on the Kodu, right click the cycle, go to program. So here what we've got, when we see the apple we're going to move towards it. We're also going to have, we're going to click on here, when we see a coin, so I'll go to more again, when we see the coin we're going to move towards it. And we're pretty much going to repeat what we've got here, but instead of the apple we're just going to have a coin instead. So when bumped objects more coin, we're going to eat. When bumped objects more coin, we're going to change the score, so we're going to add the score to, this time we're going to say the yellow, it's the yellow coin, and we're going to say 1 point. So we're going to add 1 point to the yellow coin. So this is pretty much, if we eat an apple we get a point to the red score, if we eat a coin we get a point to the yellow score. So we push escape out of here. Now if you right click the tree, because remember we're going to store the background stuff in things that aren't going to move, so program it, and we're pretty much going to repeat this. So instead of saying this is going to end, we're going to change that, we're going to make that win, and in this one we're going to say if we scored to, if the yellow, so if something on the yellow and it is equal to 3, we're going to lose. So this is going to be game over. So the top line reads, if the red score is equal to 5 then we win, and the bottom one reads, if the yellow score is equal to 3 then it's game over. So we will see which one wins out. So we know we're going to play the game. So it ended up and it found more apples than it did coins. So we can push escape and we can leave that. Now what I want to do is I want to just show you something. So if you select Kodu, right click it, go to program, and we go to this line here. So if we see the coin, what we're going to do is we're going to select that and we're going to move that up to position 2. In fact actually move it up to position 1. What we've done is we've changed the order of what happens. So now the first thing it's going to look for is it's going to look for a coin. So if I push escape and I click play, it finds the coins first. So the order in which we set things will determine what it's going to find first. So we can kind of determine the outcome. So that was a very negative outcome, like a very sort of negative outlook on it. So if we go to program, we go to and select it, move that down, because we'll not stand a good chance of winning, but at the same time we also want to find some coins. We go to escape and click play. It's going to look for an apple first, and it's gone around and it's found the path where the apples were. If I were to stick an object in there, say a coin just there, and I was to move this coin here, and now I click play, it still looks for the apples first, but you can put coins in between, so we're very close to losing. And escape, and that pretty much sums it up with how you interact with different objects. The next lesson, the next video we're going to look at is using weapons and missiles and stuns and various different things. Okay, I'll see you next lesson.